Hi, my name is Dr. Natasha Rachell, and I'm the Director for Instructional Technology here in Atlanta Public Schools. I want to share with you today one of the tips that I use to keep me organized every single day, and it is called Google Keep. I literally use it on my computer, I use it on my phone, and it just keeps me sane and running smoothly every single day. So, what I'm going to do to get to Google Keep as quickly as I get to it, you can either locate it here in your Google app launcher. So, if you scroll down, you'll see Keep here. So, you can click on that and it will come up. But what I do, just for me, it's quicker. I always just go to keep.google.com. I just am a fast typer. So this right here is my APS Google Keep account, and I don't ever use my one that's in APS just because I was previously using one in my personal Gmail account, and so I just kind of use that one, but I'll show you how to use it here in my APS account. So as you can see, you can add images, to-do lists, all of that kind of thing. If you are a sticky note person, you love post-it notes and to-do lists, this is going to save your life. So how do we use Google Keep? Well, the first thing you're going to notice is up here at the top, it says take a note. So if I click that, it's going to drop down and give me a few options. So let's say that I want to create a simple to-do list. I can go ahead and title my note and say to-do list, and then I can take notes. So I can either type directly here, or what I love is the option to have checkboxes. So if I come and click my little snowman here and click more, you'll notice that it says show checkboxes. So I'm going to click that. Now everything that I add will have a checkbox associated with it. So tomorrow maybe I need to call Tommy, maybe I need to email Melissa, maybe I need to meet with Felisa, and maybe I need to plan with Rosalind. So I create my to-do list, and then I can go ahead and just close it out, and what it's going to do is automatically drop in my keep notes. Okay, now you'll notice that there's not a whole lot of notes here, there's just a few, but if this got really long and lengthy, all I would have to do to keep this one at the top would be to click this little pin here, and it's going to pin that note to the top. So all of your pinned notes stay at the top for easy access. So if you are like me and have a constant running to-do list, this is a great way to keep that note right front and center. Now, if I come down here, let's kind of run across your tools down here at the bottom. I can click Remind Me. Now, why would you need this? Well, I'm glad you asked. If you, for example, were heading to a different school location and you needed to stop and pick up something on your way there, maybe you needed to pick up Maybe you needed to pick up a book from the library to take to a certain school or something like that. What you could allow this to do for you is to have it remind you later today, tomorrow, or next week. You can even specialize a date and a time, or you can pick a place. And so the pick a place is important for the example that I just suggested, because if I pick a place, it's going to let me, you allow your location, but once you pick a place, it's going to allow you to go ahead and type in the address to that location. So as you approach that location, you will get an alert to your phone if you were in the car that would say, don't forget to pick up this library book from wherever to take to the school. Hope that makes sense. So pick a place is really cool for that example there. Or again, you can do later today, tomorrow, next week, or a date and time. So I love that you have those reminders there for you. And again, like I said, it syncs to your phone. So all you would have to do is download the Keep app on your phone and go ahead and log in with your credentials, and it will have exactly what you type here on the computer on your phone. So that's the Remind Me. The Collaborator is a great way to share lists with your colleagues, or you could have these to share with your students. So if you had a keep list with you and you had each student had their own keep list, you could keep kind of a running list of what they had to do on each of their separate to-do notes. So that's another way that you could use Google Keep to collaborate. Students can also use Google Keep to collaborate with each other on projects and keep a list of what needs to happen on the projects, or use it as a form of communication as well. Your background options here, I love that they now have some new features. So you can change the color of your notes. So maybe all of your first period notes are pink, maybe your second period notes are blue. So you can keep up with it different ways like that. Or they now have these drawings down here at the bottom. So they have these little graphics just to kind of make your notes stand out and be more eye appealing. I think that's one of the reasons I love Google Keep, is that it's so visually eye appealing and it allows me to quickly keep those to-do notes. So that is your background options. Then you can add an image. So you see that I have different options to add graphics and images that I have on my computer there. So you can add those there. And you see here I added a happy face and a Hello Kitty. You can also archive your notes. So when you're finished with your notes, you may end up with like a lot of notes. This page could be absolutely full. You can go ahead and archive those. And so I love that it keeps them archived and not in the trash. So if you ever needed to access them again, you could. Again, your More button gives you a few more options. You can hide your checkboxes. You can even copy this list over to Google Docs. You can add labels. Why would you want to add a label? Love this one. So what if you had a situation where you wanted to label all of your notes, let's say for instructional technology, to be in a certain category? All I'm going to do is click Add Label, and I'm going to say Instruct Tech. There we go. Now this note is labeled with Instruct Tech, and you can give it more than one label too if you wanted to. And then you'll see over here on your left-hand side, these are all of your labels here. So if I click on Instruct Tech, it's only going to show me those notes that relate to Instruct Tech that I have labeled with Instruct Tech. So this is just a great way to, again, help keep you organized and moving in the right direction. So that is just a quick way that I use Google Keep to keep me organized and keep my to-do lists off of Post-it notes and with me at all times. Hope this video was helpful. Thank you.